Well, I have been here a week, so I think I have a pretty good idea of how good or bad this room is for someone staying in London. This is the club quarters the St. Paul club quarters near St. Paul's Cathedral. In summary, yeah, it worked just fine. It was a great place. I had all my needs met here, I guess. Good place to sleep, good place to get around. If this is the part of the city you need to be in. Actually, for me, I'd probably be better off over at Holborn because I was constantly going over there. But the nice thing about this place is there is a bus stop like right across the street on both sides of the street, so you can easily take the 11 or the 15 to where you're going to get that direction or the other direction. There's kind of more limited for food. There is McDonald's across the street, and sad to say, even for me, sometimes I would go there just because hot food when you come home late at night and it's open is kind of a nice thing, and it's actually very some of the stuff in the menu is very cheap. So, well, I partook in that. Sainsbury is not too far. I think Tesco is not too far, so everything is kind of conveniently located. So for those things, it's great, kind of convenient to get things you need. But let's talk about the individual things inside this room. Now we have a bed. The bed's fine. I've got my stuff on it right now because I'm packing up. But yeah, it was pretty comfortable. One little blanket thing, but they have a comforter in the closet that you can get out. And I was fine with that. It worked just fine for me. Comfy enough. I didn't really have any complaints. For this space, you have little switches on the wall. Turn on the lights off and on. Pretty cool. Alarm clock that's not even plugged in, but these days we have phones. That's sort of just a thing. Relic of the past. Windows, let's talk windows. I don't know, you can't open these things, so that's kind of annoying. They're always, the condensation's always there, so it's double layer. The good thing is they're really good about sound blocking, so, because you are right next to us. See up there? That is St. Paul's Cathedral, and those bells will be ringing all the time. They ring at the quarter hour, and every quarter hour, and then every hour. And if it's like 11 o'clock, you're gonna get 11 bells. So, yeah, and the view's nothing. I mean, again, even if I looked out the window, I can only see mainly condensation. I mean, again, it's pretty bad. It's that, but it lets in light, and that's all that's needed. Television was not on hardly at all, maybe the first day for some BBC just for fun, but I didn't use it much. It works. The channels are a little hard to kind of figure through. It doesn't have a USB or an HDMI in. Well, it has HDMI in, but it doesn't have USB, so it's a little bit of a dated TV, which we could use upgrading, because then when you want to use like Chromecast, you can use Chromecast. So yeah, that's a little disappointing. But again, I didn't need it because I wasn't watching much TV. So we have some storage here, two drawers. I use them. I mean, if you're going to be here a week, that comes in handy. Very nice to have. Likewise, I use these storage drawers over there. That comes in handy. Okay, these days we definitely need our USB charging, which is kind of nice. It would be great to see USB-C, but that's going to take a while. And you got 2 power outlets there, so bring your converters. There's nothing here for Americans. This is a pull-out, well, it's a couch, first of all, a small couch, but it's a pull-out bed too, I believe. Yeah, you see that? So that is kind of convenient, even though it's just one person in the room, so 1, 2, 3, but that's fine. And you also have another little comfy chair here. I guess it's comfy. I don't think I sat in it one time. Nice little coat rack. I liked having that option. Cool place. A mirror, you can see yourself before going out and about on the street. Not bad to have. Okay, let's talk about the bathroom. Towels would be up here. You've got a shower up here. I think for shorter people, this could be kind of tough. Now, you can bring this down. This leaked a lot to kind of come down and drain there. It just needs some work, and this thing just seems to be too loose. So stuff like that could be fixed. That's convenient. Definitely plenty of hot water. Run-of-the-mill toilet. Yeah, it's a toilet. A little bit of a vanity mirror there. The sink, perfectly fine. No problems with it. It's a sink, yeah, it works just fine. One very nice thing about this studio room or whatever, it has a nice little desk here and a chair, very comfy chair, so you can get some work done. You want to do some editing or some work away from home, not a problem. You got your outlet there. No USB there, so again, bring your adapter if you're coming from America. I definitely made use of this little shelf there. That was kind of handy to have. I like that. And what I was mainly paying for when I upgraded was the kitchenette. So comes with a little refrigerator, mini fridge, tiny little freezer place, which doesn't actually freeze, so that wasn't ideal, but maybe I could have turned it up a little. Yeah, that worked just fine. A little bit of a, this was not, I had to buy this is mine, maybe I'll take it home, I don't know, but it came with knives too, but the house cleaning, every time they come by and the knife was used, they'd take it away, but not replace it. Weird, but okay. But it's a very minimal, they don't really stock enough in here, although the plates are okay. In fact, look at that. So they took the plate away, but didn't replace the plate. Okay, just weird. It's gonna affect tipping. And then we've got a small microwave, which did a great job, and this thing was empty, but you can put food there or whatever. So sink, yeah, no garbage disposal, so be careful. Tea kettle, which I use many times, although mainly for coffee. Although this is a cheap model and it has a problem of not switching off when the water's boiling. So if you don't watch it, the boiler's gonna keep boiling and boiling and boiling till it dries up. And I don't know what's gonna happen then. I've never let it go that far, but that's kind of a problem. One issue they've got to work on and fix is the fact that the thermostat is just completely foobar. You can turn on the fan, but all it ever does is go up. So even if you turn it down, it's not going to go down, it's going to go up. No matter what you set the temperature, it's just going to go up. So by turning on this fan, by these little things, it doesn't matter what the left side says, it's just going to get hotter and hotter and hotter over time. So be careful about that. They did warn me about that, but it's great that you warned me, but also you guys got to get this fixed. This is not good. There you go. This is the Club Quarters St. Paul's. Would I recommend it? Yes, actually. The price was really good. There's not even a lot of other options in this area because you are in the city of London. So I definitely recommend it because of the price, a really good price. But don't get a smaller room unless you're there like 1 or 2 nights. If you're going to be here a week, you got to be at least this size. Otherwise, you're going to feel like you're in a jail cell. So the Club Quarter Suite with the kitchenette, I think is a great deal. So I'm glad I got it. And aside from a few small issues, pretty good place.